at you live and in color, as you can see. I know my hair is a mess. You don't gotta tell me. I know. If you see the title of this, I'm watching. I know I'm starting a little hour late because I was taking my hair out and washing it. So I'm about to watch Saturday night main event, and I'm also doing all this monstrosity at the same time. Yeah, I do my hair myself. I'm not the whole perfect with lines and everything, but I'm pretty good when it comes to doing my hair. So I don't know what I'm gonna do to it. It's probably something fast because I really don't feel like messing with my hair, but I need to get this mop done. So it started. If you can hear it, I'm gonna put it up a little bit more so that you guys can hear it while I do my hair. I'm watching it at the same time, so basically I'm reacting now. I haven't heard anything like that, so I don't know what's going on. So I hope you guys enjoy this show. I know you got so much light. I am so sad. Halloween month or spooky month is over. Now I gotta go back to reality. And reality is I got some normality. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a lot of stuff right now. That's better. I have to light my camera. My bad. Alright, so let's begin with this monstrosity. So this is what I'm planning on just putting in my hair. I'm not putting all this in my hair. It's black all the way down to green. So I'm not putting all this in my hair, but some of it going in it. Like I said, I don't know what I want to do with it, so it is what it is. Most of the time, I'm doing this without a mirror, but since I'm talking to you guys and everything like that, obviously I gotta at least I gotta be vigilant and pay attention at the same time. But majority of the time, I'm definitely I look at a mirror or my tablet or any videos, so I don't see my hair until I finish my hair, because I want to be surprised on myself. Like, I may not be the best, at least the fastest, and I may not know a lot of styles, but I know enough to not have to depend on anybody to do my hair. Because obsession is bigger than any one moment. And believe it or not, we're gonna get this done today. So I may not be looking at the camera constantly. I'm gonna probably look at the TV more. Because like I said, I don't really look when I'm doing stuff, but for you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and pay attention to the camera a little bit more, so you guys know that I'm still here. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the show. I hope I enjoyed tonight's show. And in case you guys have never seen these, I just seen this today. I bought it. I think it's so cool. This is a precision rat tail, like do a curved line, and hopefully it works. Like I said, I don't know what I'm gonna do to my hair. So I guess the first match to open up the show is Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre for his World Championship belt. Okay, let's see. This way. I can't like moisturize my hair more than I have moisturized my hair, because I put stuff in it. So right now, the only thing I'm putting in it is biotin gel, which is good for the hair. So I'm not really doing much to it to keep it in place. Let's see. So far, this is pretty much what I'm gonna do so far. I guess I'm gonna do this again. Like I said, I don't do the lines good. I'm not a perfect liner. I'm really not. But I'm gonna try to do something to this hair that I've never done before. That's Michael Cole's voice. And then I got a pair of lips, so I'm going to, I guess, do a line here. Just so that way. Let me open up my rubber bands. I don't recommend you put rubber bands, like little mini sponges. Yeah, but when you're in a, like you're trying to do something really fast and it was unexpected, you don't really have those on deck. So I would recommend you just do it a little loose. Don't even tighten it, because then it's going to damage your hair. And honestly, my hair's been growing. And anybody that knows me, my hair was really short. Like to a point where I was going through it. Then I had a little old Rihanna stage when I really buzz cut everything, and then all I had was like literally only up here. So that time I couldn't really braid my hair, so I just had to keep maintaining a nice, my hair done nice and neat all the time. That was a hassle. So I said never again. There goes Drew McIntyre. Like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do to my hair, but I know I want to do something that I've never done before. And majority of my hairstyles, I never know how to do more than once. Unless it's like for like the braids underneath when you're putting a lace wig or something, and you want to braid your hair on the under. That's the only one that I can probably do multiple times, because I've done it to my friends so many times that I can remember the style.
He says if he wins tonight, he's going to have an open top bus parade throughout the entire United Kingdom to finally celebrate his reign as champion. Well, tonight, Drew gets the
I mean, guys, do you really think Drew's going to win this belt? Because like I always tell you, the problem with Drew, he's great and everything, but Drew McIntyre is his worst and his own worst enemy.
Was taken away from him during the COVID era. These two men at WrestlePalooza back in September.
Yeah, and you saw how that turned out to be. His worst enemy here ended up hurting himself because he was overzealous.
Well, that would be an accurate call. Drew's had numerous opportunities at winning gold.
See, I'm not the only one that says it.
They've all been ripped from him by a combination of outside interference, blatant cheating, and terrible referees' calls. Well, tonight, that ends for good. There can be no excuses after this evening. Hello, everybody at ringside. I'm Michael Cole from Friday Night SmackDown. Of course, Wade Barrett from Monday Night Raw. We kick things off for the undisputed WWE Championship. No champion's advantage again for Cody Rhodes. Let's head up to our ring announcer, the legendary Lillian Garcia.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the undisputed WWE Championship!
Lillian Garcia, I love her.
Now in this match, if the champion gets counted out or disqualified, he will lose the championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 208 Ladies and gentlemen, the real American dream, Drew McIntyre.
Oh, Lord.
And his opponent, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 222 pounds, he is the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
Well, this American Dream nonsense with Drew McIntyre actually started last night on Friday Night SmackDown. Again, trying to get into the head of Cody Rhodes. Of course, Cody's father, the late great Dusty Rhodes, known as the American Dream.
It's got nothing to do with Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. Drew is a real American Dream, a no-name immigrant who moved to this country and climbed from the bottom rung of the ladder all the way to the top to become the champion of the world.
I could already see.
The official
I'm
of this
not gonna
matchup
get this.
tonight,
And
Dan
I'm gonna get
Dingle.
it
A lot
frustrated.
of pressure on his shoulders because of the stipulation. That does not give Cody an advantage tonight. We're underway, and Cody Rhodes went quickly after Drew McIntyre. McIntyre's made this personal. He's made it emotional. He's got under Cody's skin. Not only in reference to Cody's dad, but Cody's family last night as well.
Well, Cody fights emotionally in this one. He runs the risk of making some major errors, and major errors when you don't have the champion's advantage can cost you massively.
And he takes down McIntyre. Rhodes got put through a table just 24 hours ago on Friday Night SmackDown, and now Cody unloading on Drew McIntyre. It's interesting that Drew went the Dusty Rhodes route as well.
So,
Dusty in the news this week, the 40th anniversary of Dusty's very famous Hard Times interview, which really cemented Dusty as a global star. And there's the big
Okay,
shot now by
that
McIntyre to
idea
Cody, who
scrapped.
fights back as well.
I guess I'll do some straight backs.
Dusty's famous kicks in the developmental system in Florida Championship Wrestling. And side note, Dusty Rhodes once told me that Cody Rhodes was actually a deadbeat son. He'd rather have McIntyre as a child of his own.
You completely made that up.
Fair enough, I did make that.
And Cody Rhodes now dumping McIntyre outside the ring. The official will begin the count. Now McIntyre begging Cody to come out after him, and you know why he's doing that.
Get yourself a quick count out in this one. McIntyre will win the gold, and it looks.
And Cody thinking twice about this. And again, a lot going
The
on.
green shirt guy lost some weight.
Has to be very cautious. And you can see right from the start of this one, there's an almost tense nature to Cody. I feel like Cody realizes he's backed himself into a corner in this match.
And does that force the champion perhaps tonight, Wade, to overthink things in this match? Maybe get out of sync, not do the things naturally that he would normally do.
Absolutely. Look at the scowl on the face of Cody Rhodes. He's already ranting and raving at the challenger. Comparatively, McIntyre looks rather comfortable at this point. He has the champ rattled.
Oh, he's in the driver's seat. He forced Cody's hand, got him to agree to the stipulation.
And it was the
I
right
think
thing
Cody
for
doing a little
McIntyre to do.
roll and
Cody
tumble
proved a couple of weeks ago he's more than happy to get
try to
himself
get closer to
intentionally
Drew.
disqualified. Oh, it's Drew.
McIntyre telling the official if he touches you, you can disqualify him.
Fair point, a collision there. Arguably, it could have been a disqualification, albeit with Drew McIntyre propelling Cody at the ref.
And to your point moments ago, a couple of weeks ago, they had that impromptu matchup on Friday Night SmackDown between Rhodes and McIntyre. And Rhodes was so upset over the fact that he believes McIntyre attacked Jacob Fatu.
I don't think it was Jacob. I don't think it was Drew McIntyre that attacked
McIntyre again trying to just
Jacob,
bait Rhodes into doing something.
but
that'll
he's the
break the
Fallout
rules.
guy right now. It could be Solo's team, MFT's
McIntyre in the
team.
last couple of years when championships have been on the line. Time and again.
Wade, you're a five-time Intercontinental Champion. You do understand that comes
I
with the
gotta
territory.
put a lot of
correct?
this
Look at the man who later on
because
tonight battles
it's
for the world
good for your
title.
hair.
CM
I'm
Punk,
not gonna
nobody's
show
had
you
it
the
worse
bottle
off than he has
that
over
I
the past
have
couple of
because
years.
I'm not
That's
promoting
nonsense.
it.
Drew McIntyre has had it worse than
But
CM Punk. Everything that's happened to
this
CM
no,
Punk has
it's
all been
not
above
soda.
board and legal for the most part,
And
including
I just
the
need
famous Money in the
enough.
Bank cash-in at SummerSlam.
Close fist by McIntyre, dropping the champion in Drew now. Look at McIntyre. Wait a minute, ref. McIntyre was just fighting Cody Rhodes. He had
Oh, shit.
shielded the official, so Engler did not see that.
Referee is
Biting?
known to
Alright,
be no
so we got a
sport,
Mike
but
Tyson in the
something
house.
was going on, but with it being a championship match, maybe a little leniency there.
You know, we talked a lot about the Cody Rhodes and the state he's in here tonight. How about McIntyre? I believe McIntyre's desperate
I
at this point
definitely
in
want to
time.
pull it
Doing
out
anything he
too,
can to try to win
because
the
when I
world
put the
title,
hair
WWE
in,
title.
Well, as he showed
I want to
me,
make
goes
sure.
on the line, you should-
I blow dried it. I just didn't straighten it because normally I straighten out my hair
After a long 5 count,
Wade, I wanted to
before
defend the
I
official
start braiding
Engler here.
because
I
they
believe
come out
that was
extra
inadvertent by
neater.
Cody, and now Drew takes
But I
advantage.
think I can do
Inadvertently
this.
struck the official there, and the official understands the emotions that are at stake. Everybody's on edge.
Now,
Everyone's off their game, and he's going to let a little
on to
thing like
putting the
that
hair in.
get by.
all right, a little shove on the referee.
Like most likely, I'm gonna eventually put my box braids in.
McIntyre shoving the referee.
Eventually.
I would argue,
But
given
I
the
always
referee's
tell people,
form in recent months, he
nobody
would have
helps me put them in.
Yeah, but I have to give
Nobody helps me
WWE
take them out.
officials credit.
So once they're in, they're there for like a month or so.
Official Ryan Tran, who has been a
And it takes me about a day or so, depending on how far down I put the braids.
Now McIntyre
So,
is asking for a count
I don't, like I said, I'm not
so he can win the
a skilled
championship.
braider, but I do know how to do some
We
things.
saw the frustration on
And
McIntyre's
I know
face.
there's some styles that you supposedly take some braids and you continue braiding and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't know how to do none of that stuff. I go with what I know. And what I know is taking it from the top and then braiding
McIntyre,
it.
the early runners of this one has the
As long
mental
as
edge
it's nice and
over
neat
Cody
and
Rhodes.
it's tight,
He's
because I
constantly
like my
been
hair to be
goading
tight.
and baiting
I like to feel
Cody.
like I'm gonna get a haircut.
Cody has fallen
That's
for it
pretty
on
much it.
several occasions. Cody battled and almost always in McIntyre
Because if
matches. Of
not, I
course,
feel like
he
it's
has
gonna
a
come
major
out, but it's
physical
not tight
advantage.
enough.
Great throw by McIntyre.
Making that advantage count now.
285-pounder into the cover, hooks the leg, and the champ kicks out at 1.
Take another look at this raw power from the
And then, you know, when you feel
285-pound
like
Scotsman.
if your hair's not start
Maybe
sticking out,
closing in
I would
on
say
his
take a little
fourth
bit
world
of
championship
the
here.
gel back. But like I said, it's not really gel.
One win in his career on Saturday night's main
It's
event.
more, let's
Cody
see,
Rhodes undefeated.
it's braiding
That's a
gel, but
spectacle.
it's more like on the
So that
condition
streak
side.
continued tonight.
It was a string hold, so it holds your hair in place for a good while before it starts drying up. And the good thing is it keeps your hair moisturized at the same time. And I like this one a lot because it smells like coconut. I love coconut. So I like the way my hair smells. And like just doing it right now makes like it's like my hair just it smells so good right now. And then I did wash my hair with Aragon
I
oil,
mentioned the interview
Nature's
that
Care.
McIntyre conducted. He said in that interview, the world needs Drew McIntyre. We don't need the fake smile of the current WWE champion. WWE fans in Drew's mind need the harsh, brutal truth, the reality of life.
Look, and I'll tell you right now, I'm friends with both of these guys, but there are elements of truth to what McIntyre is saying. Wow! Cody has been given advantages at times by
I mean,
management. The
don't get me
truth
wrong,
has
I love Cody, but I think we need a new champion already. I think Cody is it's not champion anymore. Like his championship era has run its course. You feel me? Like when it was Roman, like they would find ways to knock him down from his pedestal and everything like that, so it would become more exciting. But when it comes to Cody, it's just like he's fighting the same people back and forth. Like, come on. If you can't give him any new opponents, what is the point? I don't know. Y'all guys feel that way, but I know I feel it.
Of Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, Cody back to his feet, does not allow McIntyre to make it to the top rope. Cody going to go up after him.
Gotta remember, even Cody Rhodes on an off night, a step off the pace, is almost certainly going to bring you the kind of fight you are simply not able to withstand. He's proven that time and time again over the past several years.
Rhodes, Hooking McIntyre here from high above the ring. Superplex.
I like this hair already.
Well, let me tell you,
Mind you, I don't even like the color green. I don't know why I put it in my hair,
Superplex
honestly.
from the top rope is absolutely
I
devastating.
know
no
most
matter how
likely
durable your frame is.
what
think
I'm
this is
going
a
to
very
possibly
critical
do
point in this
is
matchup.
get some red. And probably, get a pack of red. And when I decide to do my box braids, which is most likely soon, again, I'm probably going to do red and green for Christmas colors. I think that will be, it's kind of weird, but I think it'll be cool. And this is, what I'm not liking. This little freezing point. And it's like, I don't want to, I'm going to have to go out, go in, go back out. And it sucks. It's like I'm experiencing some technical difficulties.
Dogfight, and somehow Cody's getting the better of Drew, or is he?
There's a quickness of Rhodes. McIntyre stunned
And then
momentarily.
even you can put it on the
There's a
extension.
power slam by Cody.
Now it's Cody finally
Just so that I can
working
smooth
on
out the
his
braid
instincts, taking the training wheels off.
Yeah, don't think, just move.
Like I said, they're all not going to be straight backs.
The fear has left his body. Now it's fight time.
I know for a fact.
Cody off the second rope.
I definitely.
Drops McIntyre. But Cody not able to. Cody might go for a cover there, but instead, I think he understood he wasn't going to put Drew away there. And
Right, that's
Very
close
often you
one.
will take a cover, but not against an opponent the caliber of Drew McIntyre. You know
We're
full
back
well
on
it's going to
run.
take a little more to put him down.
And Cody, look at the
right.
Cody cutter, and McIntyre in trouble. Cody, cover. McIntyre kicks it too.
McIntyre try his best to power out and reverse now. What a unique landing
That
it
was a nice Cody
Had a
cutter.
little spin
Like,
and
he's really
momentum
good at
into
it.
this
Oh,
one.
it was a little
Absolutely
spin too?
same
Nice.
result. But McIntyre just with enough left with a late kick out, but Drew was wobbled.
And a little extra mustard on that Cody
Let's see.
cutter by the champion. McIntyre back to his feet and out. Cody Rhodes, speaking of the American dream, unloading on McIntyre with the jabs. Little black elbow time.
I know my hair is a hot mess. Let's see what's the next one going to be. Possibly.
McIntyre just like that with a spine buster into a jackknife cover, trying to win the title when a kick out at
Possibly.
two.
This.
Immediately back up and on the offense.
Wow, to that power bomb. And another near fall for the number one contender.
And that is a huge part of what makes McIntyre so devastating. He's obviously big, he's obviously strong, but it's that rapid movement that guys
I gotta get
his
used to
size
that curvy
simply are
one.
incapable of matching. Just puts Drew on a whole different tier when it comes to the true heavyweights in this game.
There is no wasted movement when it comes to McIntyre.
Everything's thought through. What an absolute veteran of the game who simply spends his life trying to get better. And what is he cooking up here?
Well, McIntyre looking for the World Championship.
He's going to try to get himself disqualified. He's going to try to get Drew disqualified. I mean, McIntyre.
And Cody now, Cody can use it.
Cody, don't do it because you're going to get disqualified. That's the point. That's what he wants you to do. Oh, snap. Claymore. And Cody kicks out.
Claymore by McIntyre, almost won the championship.
Well, it was all mind games by McIntyre baiting Cody in. He knew Cody was not going to fall for that, but that distraction opened the window for this flash Claymore. The guard is dropped for a second, and I would argue a flash Claymore simply didn't have the same impact as the standard run-up version. It's the only reason Cody is still champ, but he's a sitting duck now, Cole.
Yeah, there's no momentum behind that one-step Claymore by McIntyre that allowed Cody to kick out. But Cody's in deep trouble, just a few feet away from us, and Cody's got to be concerned now, of course, about a count-out. And McIntyre realizes he's got the champ on the ropes and is going to go on the attack.
Cody is so
Look at this. This is what McIntyre did to Rhodes.
Don't do it. You're your own worst enemy.
Cody Rhodes, though, able to counter.
Well, Cody had to be nimble there. He was back on the shelf. If not, and we would have had a new champion. Thankfully, the referee didn't intervene on this one like the last match.
And now, Cody McIntyre now. Driving Cody.
Oh, snap. Cody went flying to the table.
God, there's a count out now, Cole.
Oh, damn. You better hurry up. Recover, because you're going to get counted out. You're going to lose the belt.
This is a 4. Cody, come on. We're going to get a new champ.
Brett 6. Cody trying to make his way through the rubber. A curve 8. Cody drops himself into the ring to beat the count. Just barely. Rhodes barely beat the count.
But McIntyre is absolutely devastated upon impact there. Immediately grabbing the referee. Referee wasting no time in starting that count.
Wade, one more second, and we would have had a brand new, undisputed WWE champion.
That is a limb-breaking move. That is a rib-breaking move. And Cody Rhodes had to bounce up in under 10 seconds. But out of the frying pan and into the fire. Watch out now.
This is not
Trying
going
to
to
do
be
a
a flash
claymore.
claymore. This is going to be a real claymore.
Oh, snap. He missed.
Well, completely instinctive from Cody there, who has absolutely been put through the ringer in the last couple of minutes of this match. Perhaps saving the championship for him here.
Yeah, Cody trying to dig down deep. McIntyre going for the future shock and misses
The future
wildly.
shock DDT.
Cody almost ran for the official. Cody just, what happened? Cody's knee buckled as he tried to climb up the ropes there.
Well, he had to dodge out of the way of the referee, and he could have tweaked something in the process. That could be a knee injury, could be an ankle injury. Well, now this is all fair game. The referee's getting involved here. If I was McIntyre, I want to be all over
Well, he's just
Cody.
being a human being, and he's making sure Cody's okay here.
Well, who cares when gold's on the line? Let's see this again. Watch this. Cody Rhodes running into the corner, presumably for a disaster kick. Referee in the way.
Cody
Had
though,
to dodge it. What is going on?
and now up to the top rope. Super
Cody Cutter from the top rope. Oh, McIntyre kicked out.
Well, I've got a huge question about what just played out. Cody's back with a hurt knee here. He tried a Hail Mary. This is the one he actually connects with. He tried a couple of seconds earlier and injured that knee in the process. McIntyre with a late leg kick out. But the question for me now is, what condition is the knee of the champ Cody Rhodes in?
Well, Cody running on pure adrenaline there. Almost a desperation move, that super cutter Wade. Cody realized that he's in trouble. Wanted to put Drew away quickly.
Yeah, that's where you want to drop the big bomb. You know you've been injured. You know your leg is rattled. The longer this goes on at this point, the more it benefits McIntyre.
Now Cody measuring his man, setting up Drew for the crossroads. New kick to the face.
Nice reaction kick there from Drew, but no. Cody
Look,
just-
the referee's going to get hit. I'm telling you.
Cody sent into the corner, into the official. McIntyre used his own momentum to shove Cody into the official.
Well, McIntyre didn't see the official there either. To be fair, he was blindsided.
The official ain't seeing anything now. There's a clutch-go kiss by McIntyre. Our official, Dan Engler, is down.
Well, they need to get another ref ASAP.
But McIntyre is now realizing he has the upper hand, but with the referee down,
Well, McIntyre, again, bringing the WWE Championship into the ring like he did earlier in this matchup.
He's gonna
Now
try
the
to cheat.
official's down, has no idea what's going on here.
He got the
McIntyre's
belt.
gonna use the title as a weapon.
well, it's a trick that's been played out against
He's gonna-
McIntyre many times.
And McIntyre missed wildly. Cody Rhodes now. Oh, and a collision in the center of the ring.
Both men's bodies bruised and battered in this one. Doesn't take much to knock the stuffing out of a competitor when you're in deep waters like this.
Somebody may want to check on our official. Dan Engler is
They need to get
very
another
cool
ref
since
in
he
there.
was crushed in the corner by McIntyre and Rhodes.
Let me tell you this, if Ryan Tran runs down to the ring now, McIntyre
Yeah.
is going to lose his mind. The referee who cost McIntyre the last time goal was on the line.
And now there's both men crawling for the weapon, the championship. McIntyre has it first. Cody Rhodes now. And a DDT out of the title by Rhodes.
Well, that's illegal. Well, hold on a second. And the referee didn't see any of that.
Well, I mean, you're right. Cody could have been disqualified, but it was McIntyre, Wade, who brought the title into the ring in the first place. And now the
McIntyre didn't
official
use the title.
Now the official has come to. And Cody
Crossroads.
with a crossroads to McIntyre. No way. Into the cover.
One.
Cody survives.
Technically, Cody Rhodes went and did a DT on the belt to Drew while the ref wasn't looking, because Drew's ass is the one that brought the damn belt in. So it wasn't technically his fault that he wanted to, that Cody used it. I told you again, Drew, you your own worst enemy. That's why you never gonna get the title.
But McIntyre simply did not get a fair shake at the tier. He was DDT'd onto a championship title.
Whatever, Wade. Why are you defending him?
He wasn't looking before he did it.
Hey, listen, at the end of the day, Cody's still the champ. Tweaked his knee as he tried to avoid the official there.
A highly controversial moment when the tide turned in this one, closely followed up by this Cody cutter. A desperation from Cody, but McIntyre was equal to it.
And then it was McIntyre shoving Cody in the official. The official was knocked out. Now McIntyre would realize that Dan Angler was down and out. So we once again introduced the WWE Championship into this matchup.
But McIntyre did not hit Cody with the championship.
But he introduced the title.
But that in itself is not a disqualification. Here's where it gets really murky. Cody checking the referees and looking, and then DDT and McIntyre on the title. Referee comes around, warns Cody cutter later to an already beaten Drew McIntyre. 1, 2, 3 defense. And it should
Again,
be a disqualification. on
Drew
Cody
brought the
Rhodes.
damn belt in.
Clear to me that Cody even knew the title was there. He just turned around and delivered a DDT to Drew McIntyre. Wrong place, wrong time. Hey, argue however you want. It doesn't matter. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, has taken out Drew McIntyre to retain the championship. Well, that man, CM Punk, looks for vindication
CM
tonight.
Punk.
No Seth Rollins standing in his way. He meets Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship.
No Seth Rollins, but he got to remember the both bronze
And
might
again,
pop up.
congratulations to Cody Rhodes, who went to our announce table moments ago, but still able to retain the undisputed WWE Championship.
Absolute chaos at ringside. This is pretty much exactly what the mind of Drew McIntyre is going to look like when he recovers after that.
Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we mentioned every match tonight is a title match. It's a banged up WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton taking on a vindictive Jade Cargill.
Okay, that's the next match.
What time is it?
It's Tiffany time.
What an incredible 2025 for Tiffany Stratton.
Grab that championship and went past the boom.
That title is mine. Everyone knows I had you beat. Huh?
Tiffany gets the foot on the bottom rope, and the official has to call off the cover.
After mine.
The referee with the count.
After mine.
Nia Jax dropped the official out of the ring.
This doesn't serve me. I want that title.
Jade Cargill just smoked the champ. Look at the eyes of Jade Cargill. This is like a
That's going to be a good match.
the storm has snapped.
And Saturday night, May
Jade Cargill,
time.
I think it's time that she takes the belt. Not because I don't like Tiffy, because I do like Tiffy. I like her a lot, actually. But just because they finally got Jade into a spot where she can prove
Tiffany, I just
and
wanna
be
make
a
sure
champion.
that you're okay physically
A fighting
and
champ at
mentally.
that.
All right, for this match with Jade, I want to give you one last opportunity.
Nick, enough. I know you're just doing your job, but I'm ready for this. I'm the champion, and I want to defend my title tonight, and I'm ready for this fight.
I give Tiffany Stratton credit for being a fighting champion, but she is about to go into the eye of a storm. Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill on Saturday night's main event battle for the WWE Women's Championship, and it's next.
Survivor Series, y'all. That's definitely gonna be the next time I'm gonna be live like this. Cause I tried to do Monday Night Raw, but honestly, it wasn't a big ass pop, and I ended up falling asleep in the last match. And I do love War Games. San Diego. The thing is, I don't even know who's gonna be the lineup. You know, Rhea's injured. Liv, she might pop up. Hold on. This is the reason why I'm glad I missed a little bit of it, because now, because I don't go nowhere. Okay, I'm not going nowhere, but you're not doing me no favors right now, so I can forward you all the way. Who is this guy? Gabriel. What? Gabriel who?
Gabriel Luna, based
Gabriel
on a true
Luna.
story. Luna stars in Devil in Disguise. John Wayne
Gabriel Luna.
Gacy.
I've never heard of
streaming
him.
out only on Peacock. How about my guy Paulie?
Oh shit, Paulie Shore.
Actor, massive star Paulie here having fun tonight. Tony Hinchcliffe, comedian and host of the
I don't know.
comedy podcast. Kill Tony. And Wade also the 18-time Grammy-nominated rapper.
Okay, Post Malone.
Malone is here. I believe the greatest entertainer on the planet today. Post is falling in love with WWE.
You cannot keep Post away, and I'll be honest, we love having him here. Always a party when Post Malone is in town.
Remember, he joined us in France.
Yes, he did. Followers all around the world.
Is coming.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Women's
Damn,
Championship.
Jay got that wet look.
Introducing the challenger from Vero Beach, Florida, Jay Cargill.
You know, Wayne, in a triple threat match with Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton a number of weeks ago, Jade Cargill hit the steps with her head, busted her face wide open. She said that was the turning point. That's when she had the epiphany, that she was doing things wrong. That it's time to make everything about Jade Cargill and winning the championship.
She directed that epiphany against Tiffany, apparently. And I'm agreeing with you. Cargill's been on a major roll since returning in 2025, but I felt things stalled out at SummerSlam in that championship match against tonight's opponent, Tiffany Stratton. And I agree, somewhere along the chain, Jade Cargill needed to change something. She needed to look at herself in the mirror and figure out what went wrong. She's decided to change her mindset. Very aggressive now, and we'll see if that leads to gold tonight.
Taking her first singles championship here. WWE, she's won 2 tag championships in her career.
It's Tiffy time!
Don't sleep on Jade. She's pretty good.
And her opponent from Prior Lake, Minnesota, she is the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton.
The champ's left knee heavily taped after the result of the attack by Jade Cargill a couple of weeks ago. Tiffany insists she's ready to go. She's medically cleared for this matchup here tonight. And it has been a Cinderella year for Tiffany Stratton. The 3rd longest reign of all time for the WWE Women's Champion. It's her 10th title defense this year. She's only suffered 1 loss in 2025.
And I'm glad you brought that loss up, because you're right, Tiffany has been unstoppable in 2025 until a very recent loss for the Crown Jewel Championship in Perth against Stephanie McKern. Now, sometimes a lost out of nowhere after such a dominant run can really play with the mind of a competitor, and it's going to be interesting to see how Tiffany responds in a major championship match tonight.
Jason Ayers, the official for this championship matchup. This is the fourth time these two women have gone one-on-one. Two no contests. Tiffany, as Wade mentioned earlier, won back at SummerSlam. Also, she defended in a triple threat against both Jade and Nia back at the end of September. And we're underway, and Tiffany going right after Cargill. And Jade looking to use her power here tonight to take out the champ. And again, landing hard on the knee. And Tiffany quickly shows signs of the knee injury, and Jade's attacking it.
Well, you said yourself, Tiffany Stratton is good to go. I'm not sure she is good to go. She just wants to go. Nick Aldis gave her an out a little earlier. She didn't want to hear it. I don't know if that's pride or ego or fighting spirit or what.
Jade,
Shady a mistake.
She's
Shades
just
of
dumb.
Bret Hart with that move moments ago. And now a powerful choke slam delivered to Stratton. Cargill just looks angry tonight.
Well, what an attack it's been. Clearly the bullseye on the knee. Jade stacked the deck in her favor a little over a week ago with that brutal attack on the champ. And this is now clearly a suboptimal Stratton.
Tiffany goes face first, cover now by the #1 contender. And a kick out by Tiffany at 2. It's hard enough going to the ring against the power of Jade Cargill, but to go in there on one leg.
I'll tell you right now, the difference between these two competitors at SummerSlam was the superior speed and movement of Tiffany Stratton. That's what won the match is.
Oh, what a feel.
But with a busted knee hampering Tiffany from the start, what is Tiffany's edge here? It certainly isn't power or aggression.
Jade may have got a bit overconfident there, and it allowed Tiffany Stratton an opening. And Tiffany now trying to get up on the rope perhaps for that world's prettiest moonsault, and the prettiest moonsault ever, I should say. Now Tiffany slowly gets to the top rope, and Cargill now right back to the injured knee.
We'll talk about SummerSlam. It was a quick, prettiest moonsault. The winning match she had taken it down, couldn't pull it off.
And Jade's got to be careful. Got to be very careful here. You strike the official, you're going to be disqualified. This isn't like the Cody Rhodes match earlier on. Jade's disqualified, sent her to the back.
Well, Jade looks in complete control here. She's having a little beat, but
And the point I was trying to make, Wade, is the fact that she has no advantage. Tiffany has the champion's advantage in this match. Jade's got to pin or submit Tiffany in this matchup.
I'd argue that Jade Cargill has a massive advantage by virtue of the fact that is physically hindered. Forget about disqualifications or countouts. Jade Cargill is in complete control here. Well, of course, she's not going to win the championship if Tiffany Stratton gets counted out. But breaking the count in the process there was Jade Cargill.
One thing I'm noticing about Jade tonight, very confident, very relaxed, very intense in what she's trying to do.
She feels like she's stuck the deck so far in her favor.
No. This is how she injured Tiffany in the first place a couple of weeks ago, placing her on the steps there. And Jade
Don't do it.
You see her going to her eye. That's what turned this all around. And the steel steps it out. Tiffany, she drops Jade face first to get into the steel steps.
Well, took out the knees in the process. It was a genius move by Tiffany Stratton. May have been playing a little possum there. And again, forehead first into the corner of the steps went Cargill.
And you got to give Tiffany credit, climbing up to the top rope. And again, Jade Cargill meeting her there. Again, the speed and agility not there for Stratton.
Yeah, when you're physically this hampered, it has to be the speed of thought that gets you through this. We know Tiffany is gritty.
She's got an opportunity. Tiffany's got an opportunity. Top rope now. Jade's in trouble. On top rope.
Okay.
Tiffany quickly into the cover. Can she repaid? Jade powers out at 2.
Well, catching Cargill by surprise there and almost pulling out what looked at the time as an unlikely victory just shows you how dangerous and inventive the champ is.
And you saw how quickly Tiffany went for that cover. Very desperate champion here. Very much favoring the left leg.
Oh, damn.
Tiffany simply couldn't follow that offense up. She has no pace to her whatsoever with that hampered knee.
And now Cargill with Stratton on her shoulders. And again, the power of Jade Cargill. Cover on the champ. Tiffany again survived.
And that Eye of the Storm connects, and she's beaten several opponents with that before, slowly but surely softening up Stratton.
And again, the power is a Jade Cargill. Tiffany still showing some fight. There's a fallaway slam by the Storm.
Seeing very little coming back the other way at this point, and Jade is just being ferocious.
Oh, she's just having her way now with Stratton. Another fallaway slam.
clearly thinking about that loss at SummerSlam when she came so close to the goal, not making any mistakes here.
Yeah, she
Into the
just
cover. That's
tossing
the leg, and Tiffany's still
Jade.
fighting in this
You know,
matchup.
Jade is just
Kicks out
tossing
again, but how
freaking
much does the
Tiffany
champ
all over
have
the damn
left?
place.
Now you start looking at the inexperience factor of Jade Cargill, and sometimes has got a raggedy mindset and comes a little unglued.
Cover! Tiffany kicks out at 2 again.
It is just nuclear bomb after nuclear bomb, all landing on Tiffany Stratton.
Oh, damn.
And now Jade and Tiffany, where she wants her again.
Damn, she just keep on slamming her down, slamming her down.
This has been the most
You gonna do it one more time?
the most ferocious I've seen Jade Cargill since arriving here in WWE. And Jade realizes it's her time. There it is. Jade by Cargill. Cover. Jade.
Jade finally is the champion.
Here is your winner and the new WWE Women's Champion, Jade Cargill.
Well, when Jade
And
Cargill
bye.
a couple of years ago, she said she wanted to
She
be
got
called
busted
a
open again,
household
her eyebrow.
name. Well, Jade Cargill is now a household name. A storm has come to WWE and a warning to all on SmackDown.
Where's Nia?
Jade Cargill has
Her big ass is
always had
little
the
head to do
physical
something to her.
tools, and she used them one after the other tonight, absolutely relentlessly abusing the broken and battered body.
So yesterday
of
for
Tiffany
Halloween,
Stratton. And once Jade
I went to a
ejected,
bar,
it
one of my
was
friends' bars.
inevitable a new
I actually had a good time.
champion.
I don't drink. I know who goes to a bar and doesn't drink. I do. I don't drink. I had cup soda all night. But we was watching classics like Halloween, Poltergeist. We was watching a little bit of Ghostbusters. We was watching Halloween, Charlie Brown's Halloween. Yeah, it was like, it felt nice, chill. You know, everybody's, it was really cool.
WWE Women's Champion, and I mentioned it before, Wade. Everyone
I
on
had a good time,
SmackDown
though.
has been put on notice.
Yeah, sometimes Tiffany Stratton, you need to take a step back. It's so difficult when you're such a fierce competitor like she is. But wow, there is no stopping Jade Cargill tonight. And I dread to think what's coming in the future months from the Storm.
Did you see all those teasers on social media over the past couple of days, all leading up to, well, the teaser for WrestleMania 42 in Las Vegas? The world premiere was earlier this week on the Pat McAfee Show on ESPN.
They say in Vegas,
They say.
everyone's got to tell. A blink. A breath. A moment that can't be controlled. But the great ones, they use it to their advantage. They own it. They've got them right where they want them. The rest just haven't figured it out yet. WrestleMania Vegas. It's anyone's
April
game.
19th and April 18th.
Well, it was at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas where Dominic Mysterio would win the Intercontinental Championship. He's been champion since then. But man, what a test coming up next. Dominic Penta Rusev, triple threat for the Intercontinental title on Saturday nights. Main event.
No fair, dude. My Wi-Fi's cooked.
Eat it.
With Wi-Fi this smart, you'll be the king of the castle.
It's funny,
Listen, we've all heard those voices. right?
Okay. Here's the reasons why I'm glad I have the opportunity that I can forward all this, because I really don't want to see all this.
Triol. It's fight weekend.
Friday Night SmackDown throws the first
The
punch.
23rd.
Then, Saturday night's main event goes for the knockout.
And the 24th.
WWE hits back-to-back nights at the Bell Center. All action, all weekend. Combo tickets on sale Friday.
That's for January though. Like,
Utah is celebrating 25 years as a state of sport thanks to the Utah Sports Commission. For a quarter of a century, this organization has helped make Utah a global hub for sports and
I
entertainment.
got this. I usually do this by feeling. Penta was a triple threat from Dirty Dom versus Penta versus Rusev for the Intercontinental Championship. No. Is it? Yeah. Yes, it's the Intercontinental Championship. Those belts, I swear, there's so many belts, you gotta keep up with them.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Intercontinental Championship. Introducing the challenger, first from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 87 kilos.
Penta.
The man Penta looking for his first singles championship in WWE.
The style that I wanted to do wasn't coming out, so
Triple threat
I gotta improvise. This is how you do it.
I believe it's the
You improvise while you're doing your hair, so that way, in case the style doesn't come out, you don't get discouraged and you don't have to take out the whole thing and starting over. Because if you start over, you're gonna get discouraged and you're not gonna want to do it. So that's how I am. I start over and I'm definitely not gonna want to do it. So however I'm doing it now, it's gonna have to stay the way I'm gonna do it, even if it's for a week, because I cannot go to work with my hair looking crazy. I can't do it. I thought I was gonna be able to last, but I'm not.
Saturday night's main event.
I'll tell you right now, some superstars just look good with gold, and how good would that Penta strut look clad in the Intercontinental Championship?
Tonight could be the night. We just saw the
Tonight's the night.
WWE Women's title change hands.
Joe Test told me he does the Penta strut in the mirror at home. Do you do that at
So
home?
do I.
No, but I have no doubt that Tess does that. Does he have his toupee on while he's doing it?
Ben doesn't wear a toupee. He wears a Penta mask. Like any good fan of Penta.
I heard he went as Penta for Halloween.
Look, I'm going to see some pictures of that. You should try the strut. I don't think you have the rhythm.
That's
for it,
one
though.
person I didn't see. I was surprised.
Synchronicity.
I've even seen luchadors. I've seen pickles with masks, but I didn't see anybody with a Penta mask this year. And Penta's pretty famous. 'Cause I know I've seen it for Comic-Con. Rusev Mashka. Rusev Mashka.
Introducing next, from Bulgaria, weighing in at 270 pounds, Rusev!
Rusev.
My goal is to try to finish this before I get offline.
The shenanigans of Dirty
These matches are going entirely too fast for me to be able to do that.
Rusev plans to destroy Dirty Dom and Penta in the process.
50% of the WWE locker room admit that they are terrified of Rusev. But I would argue that the other 50% of the WWE locker room are liars. Stay away from this highly dangerous Bulgarian.
Yeah, Rusev looking to win the
Penta got all blue on with some black in it. I like that
Career
outfit.
as a three-time United States champion.
Rusev like the plague these days, and I would advise anyone else to do the same. And Rusev has just been on a tear of late, and it's simply not computing in the mind of the big European that he cannot defeat Dom. He got outmaneuvered on two separate occasions. Well, tonight in Rusev's mind, I promise you, that's going to change.
And representing the Judgment Day, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, he is the Mega Triple A and Intercontinental Champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio!
Dominic Mysterio, the first man to hold both of those championships.
Today is Dia de los Muertos, by the way.
Back in WrestleMania in April with the Intercontinental Championship. Tonight marks his 195th day as champion. Interesting stat I found out about Dirty Dom. Dominic has more title wins, more wins in title matches this year than anyone in the entire WWE. I was shocked when I saw that stat.
Yeah, of course you are, because you're a lifetime hater of Dirty Dom Mysterio, but anyone who's paying attention appreciates that Dirty...
On this show, Intercontinental title holds hands as Rusev goes after Mysterio. That was HBK,
Already.
the British Bulldog. And meanwhile, Rusev and Penta looking to take out Dominic Mysterio. First man to get a pinfall or submission wins the Intercontinental title.
Well, both these two men have been left very unhappy by Dom's shenanigans in recent years. And there we go. There's no alliances in this match. Get your frustrations out on Dirty Dom right off the bat. And then get down to business.
Rusev and Penta have had their
Let's
problems with one
get
another as
down
well. And
business.
Rusev with a drop kick. The uber-athletic Rusev into the cover, and Mysterio saving his championship there.
The Dom's effectively had 3 defenses against these two over the past month. Of the month of October, I should say.
It's November 1st, Wade.
Very true. Also, keep up.
Ooh.
Look at the power. 1-on-1.
Damn, Rusev slam.
Don't try that head scissors there. Simply didn't work against someone as strong and as fresh as Rusev, who's now highly motivated to snap the champion off.
Does Rusev ever smile?
He might smile if he wins gold, but I would argue it's been several years since I've seen him do so.
Rusev just looking at an offensive clinic right now.
There's literally two things.
Stripping off the clothes of
Rusev
the
is definitely not getting that
women's
though.
eyes in
There's
this
literally two
arena
things.
just lit up.
Either Dom finds a way to win,
They're not sure.
or
Just me.
they're gonna interfere because the triple threat has no rules,
Dominating thus far.
Rusev not even breathing
and Dominic
heavily.
is gonna end up getting
Here's the
but
problem in a match
either
like
way,
this.
Dom
You
is
get
probably
too
gonna end up
focused on one competitor, take your eye off the third man, and you'll be caught by surprise. And I can see lurking in the background is Penta. Keep an eye on that man at all times.
Dominic sends Rusev face first to the post. And now Penta gonna fly. Down goes Rusev.
Steel to the forehead and then followed with that dive from Penta. That's one way of slowing Rusev down.
And now it's Dominic Mysterio who's gonna deliver a super dive to Penta.
That's a little message there from Dominic Mysterio. Any of that high-flying lucha stuff you can do,
I can do better. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. You know you can. Yes, he can.
He's the self-proclaimed king of the luchadors. No one else calls him that except for Dom himself.
I've heard El Grande Americano also holds Dirty Dom in very high regard. There's
Grande
undoubtedly the top 2
Americano.
luchas on the list.
I think you're looking at Penta, the top lucha on the planet, but nonetheless,
Well, I might change my opinion. Penta wins gold tonight.
Dominic dropped into the door. Penta now. Right there is vintage Penta, delivering the kick right to the ribs of Dominic.
Hype has been so real for Penta.
Come on. Now it's Rusev going to save the matchup. Remember, don't count out the
Oh,
disqualification.
clothesline by
Nothing
Rusev for
pretty when it
Penta.
comes to the offense that Rusev deals out, but always devastating.
Rusev in tremendous shape. His in-ring stamina is awesome for a man his size.
Two freak athletes that are powerhouse. Bill, back up, kid, if you know what's good for you.
Halloween came a day late for those two. And Rusev now sending Penta into the steps.
Lower back first, that lumbar spine absorbing all that.
Look out, Dominic now, caught by Rusev. Rusev with Dominic. Face first onto our table.
Jaw of Dominic bouncing hard off the steel of that table. And Rusev is feeling it now.
No, I don't think he's done either. Took a very nasty look at the announce table. And unless he was having flashback to League of Nations and looked at you.
Getting that vision of the Intercontinental.
I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
Championship that he desires so badly, and with Penta laid out after that shot into the steel steps, now is the time to capitalize for Rusev. It's one-on-one.
The prestigious Intercontinental title, dozens of WWE Hall of Famers have held the championship over the years. Dating back to 1979, the late great Pat Patterson. And Rusev now, and again, he did this all night, Wade. There's no disqualification. The officials just in there to call the 1, 2, 3 or tap out.
Smartly taking advantage of that fact is Rusev.
To the back.
Rusev really
Got
needs to
Rusev
stop
to bury
dreaming
down.
about the Intercontinental Championship and make it a reality.
Well, it could be just moments away, because this is becoming a slaughter.
It's starting to look imminent, as it did as soon as you knew Rusev was going to be punched.
Oh, he's setting him up for 619. But got
Too
caught.
fresh is Rusev, too strong is Rusev. There's great reactions from the big man.
And Rusev,
Oh, here we go,
accolade.
Cole.
Look at the lockdown. Accolade in on Dirty Dom. If Dom taps out or gives up, and Penta behind with a kick.
Well, Penta certainly didn't want to get Dirty Dom out of trouble there. However, if Dom had tapped, it would be game over for Penta's chances. He full well he had to break that one off.
Now it's Penta with the upper hand, turning his attention to Rusev.
Dirty Dom completely laid down. Now it's Penta's chance to pick up the pace against him. Soften up the opponent with a nice backcracker.
Rusev kicks out at 2, so close for Penta in his first championship here in WWE.
The scowl has left the face of Rusev, and now it's one of sheer agony seeping through. And Penta smells victory.
It's a night of championships and Saturday night's main event live in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Peppering Rusev with these super kicks, one after the other. Rusev still stirring though, absorbing it. A body built to absorb abuse.
And right into the hands of Rusev, who delivers a kick to the back of the neck. And now the power of Rusev. Down goes Penta. Cover to win the championship. Penta kicks out a near fall for Rusev.
Rusev is just a
Ouch.
wall of a
Damn, hit my
human
head.
being. When you have that much size and that much aggression, it cannot be matched. Take out that pace and movement of Penta, get him grounded, and I don't know what kind of answers he will have for this kind of abuse.
Rusev's just
excuse
getting
me.
angrier and angrier the longer this match goes on.
And that does not bode well for his two opponents. We worry about the mindset of Rusev, though, at times coming unglued.
They'll let him. He won't get disqualified. They held him. Oh!
Got to keep his eyes on the prize. Don't let that rage overtake you. Remember the mission here. A 1, 2, 3 or a tap out. That's all that's going to get it done.
Players setting up Penta for a superplex, and Penta fighting out of it.
I love my cup. I love my cup.
And Rusev knocks Penta to the mat. And Penta could be hurt. Penta could be hurt.
Hey, beautiful cups.
A red arm behind the referee's back here.
Dominic with a steel chair tosses it to Rusev. And the officials like, Dom, what are you trying to do? There's no disqualification. It doesn't matter. I don't care if I caught Rusev red-handed.
That's
Rusev
funny.
uses the chair as a weapon, which he's doing here.
Well, Dirty Dom just fell on his own sword scratch. With the play, but the just in the nick of time, booting that chair was Penta.
Mysterio. He used Rusev as a springboard. The Mexican Destroyer, and now Rusev. Penta lands on his feet.
An astonishing movement of Penta is back. And there's nothing Rusev can do about it. On the top of his head.
Tornado DDT. Cover. Rusev kicks out at two.
Very little left in that kick out
Everything
from
looks like it's
Rusev. Here,
working
take
just
another
fine.
look at this using a
Good job.
little left down from Rusev to now a Mexican Destroyer. And then capitalizing on the space by drilling Rusev with that tornado DDT.
Okay.
And I'll tell you this right now, this match has been dominated by Rusev. You
That's
do
what I'm
wonder
figuring
if
out.
the big Bulgarian has
Yeah,
now
so I'm
burned
just
himself
gonna do
out with so much
whatever's in my
dominance.
hair because
As Penta
I don't got
goes into the
time. I want to get this here done. I want to get it over and done with.
Glimpse of what Penta's all about here. Look at the Mexican Destroyer again, but Rusev able to catch Penta and now deliver an Alabama slam to Penta. And now Rusev gonna look to put Penta away. When Lamasca kicked him, Penta ducks underneath, and now it's Penta. Hook handle.
Oh, wow.
Cover now.
I'm surprised Dom didn't freaking interfere with that shit.
Well, that was the move time and time again, stubbornly moving out of the way of the match to kick and nailing this Penta driver that we saw him win so many matches earlier in this year with. And now boiling over with frustration is Penta, who thought he had gold in the bag.
Both men down. Dominic's out of the
Referee
equation.
suck.
This is for the Intercontinental Championship.
But
First
I'm
man
like,
to
it's a
get
no
pinfall submission will win
disqualification
the title.
match, bro.
Oh, this one has
Like,
swung
you
back
just did a
and
count,
forth,
that's
and
it.
now the wind in the
So
sails
he kicks
of
out.
this Mexican
What can he
phenom
do?
that is Penta.
Yeah, you feel like the momentum shifted. It could be Penta's night. No!
Oh!
Rusev off the mark.
Rusev just kicked him.
Step to the back. Accolade time.
Where's
And
Dom?
Rusev could be closing in. Oh,
He about to lose his belt.
Full talk. It's on. We've got a new Intercontinental Champion. A tap out to the accolade. Rusev gets it done. Wow.
No, Rusev is being played. Dom rang the bell.
Confused as well. There's the timekeeper. Maybe he got a bit overzealous here.
Well, Rusev thinks he's got.
Oh, give me a break.
Yeah, Rusev thought he won this. And he let go of Penta.
Well, technically, the match is still going then. Dom rang the bell.
He's gonna come after Dom.
All he's done is piss
Because
Rusev
Dom rang
off.
the bell.
Penta was about to tap out, and he still got the hammer in his hand.
Yeah, Rusev, though, blocked Dominic from using it as a weapon.
Well, he's used many times over the past 4 or 5 weeks to win his matches.
I'm not quite sure what Dominic was trying to accomplish by ringing the bell there, except it just made Rusev extremely angry.
Well, Penta was about to tap out. That was the problem. Who's going to
Oh,
lose the
snap.
match? Penta
Rusev
was
is
gonna
going
tap to
crazy
the
on
accolade.
Dom right now because he's pissed.
Rusev was going to be the champ, but he was denied. The match is still ongoing.
That's a great point, Wade. I got to give Dominic credit then for what he did
Oh.
there as he drives Rusev shoulder
He
first
switched
into
it
the
out
steps.
and throws Rusev into the steps, the steel steps. Dom did that. Dom has the Dom looked at the hammer. The hammer for the bell.
The bell hammer to his advantage recently. Hammer time.
Well, we know there's no disqualification here. Dom's in big
Oh, no!
Oh, shit.
Rusev. Dominic says Penta.
He hit Dom. Penta was about to hit
Penta just struck Rusev with that bell
Dom
hammer.
with the bell and ended up hitting
Frog splash.
freaking Rusev with the damn shit.
Dirty Dom.
And Dom stole it again. That's crazy.
Intercontinental Champion, starting Dominic Mysterio.
Again, Wayne, I've got to give Dominic Mysterio credit. He somehow continues to win and win and win. 195 days and counting as the Intercontinental Champion. In each match, Wade, he wins differently.
The guy is a genius. It's a title reign that is built on bending the rules to his advantage. advantage. He can't match the power of Rusev. He can't match the movement of Penta, but he can outsmart them both time and time again. This is what it looked like. It was the end for Penta. Match the kid connecting. Accolade applied. Bell one. We got a new champ. Or do we?
This is great strategy by Dom. You explained it the right way. Dominic saving his championship because Penta was going to tap out.
Revenge going for the kill was Penta with the hammer. Dom ducks. It nails Rusev. Turfed out of the ring was Penta. And then one frog splash later to a partially KO'd Rusev. And Dom does it again. And I know it must have tasted back. You admitting how impressive Dom's methodology is.
My hair's looking crazy, I know.
Does it again.
Hey, oi. Like my hair so far?
Jimmy there as well. Jay looking.
I have a feeling that Jay is going to lose this
The
match.
title vacated after Seth Rollins' injury. CM Punk, Jey Uso in our main event in moments.
You're so silly.
There's been so much speculation on who will be the final opponent in the legendary career
Thank you.
of John Cena. The GOAT addresses that subject next on Saturday night's main event.
I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do this with. I just said, you know what, screw it. Since I don't know what to do, I'm just going to do some cornrows in my hair. 4 down. Oh, my hair got tangled. Thank you.
Veterans Day in America. A time to remember and honor the brave who fought for
Oh
our
yeah,
liberty
election
and
day
protected
is
our
this
freedom.
Tuesday, if I'm not
Grand
mistaken.
Canyon University
Then the
believes our
following
veterans'
week
strength
is
and
Veterans
courage define what
Day.
it means to be an American. Today and always, we support and remember our heroes.
I always
and thank
remember
them
our
for their
troops.
sacrifices. God bless
But-
America.
I'm gonna keep that conversation
To
to
all of you
myself. I
road
don't like
trippers,
this on my channel.
family hikers, and nature lovers. To the everyday adventurers, sunshine seekers, and meanderers. Whether you're an out-of-towner, a go-to-towner,
What I'm gonna do?
or a chow-downer. To the daydreamers and the sunset chasers. Consider this your invitation. Let's Texas.
Let's
When two
Texas.
school plays
What kind
went
of
dark,
nonsense is
this
that?
Adam
Let's
was not
Texas.
on WhatsApp. This Adam was.
Hold on, let me forward this. I'm not doing this. Let's Texas.
The Ticket Master. And you're
That don't
listening
make no
to War
sense.
Pigs, the official theme song for Survivor
War
Series.
Pigs.
Please consider purchasing
Black
the
Sabbath.
Judas Priest and Ozzy Osbourne version of the song.
God bless
because all
Ozzy.
profits from its sales will be donated to the Glenn Tipton Parkinson's Foundation and Cure Parkinson's.
I like Ozzy Osbourne.
The expanded partnership with TKO for
God
these
rest his
events
soul.
adds to Utah's incredible sports and
Heard
entertainment
you.
legacy and gives Utah fans another reason to celebrate. In the next couple of weeks, we'll be able to watch what's going to be an incredible interview with John Cena, conducted by the great Tom Rinaldi, about Cena's final days here in WWE. Here's a sneak peek.
I made a promise to the WWE that I would not stick around when my skills can't match the product. And they can't. And that's okay, because what I do isn't who I am. And the realization of that has helped me come to like, no, let these guys have it now. Physical activity, 100%. And I very rarely speak in absolutes, because you never know. I do know in this case. Never again. Because I don't want to let the people that I made a promise to down.
And I believe everything John Cena says. I cannot wait to see that interview in its entirety with Tom Rinaldi. Now, John Cena is about to give us a little hint
Tom
of
Rinaldi.
who he believes will be his final opponent in his final match next month, Saturday night's main event.
From the moment I announced my farewell tour over a year ago, the one question I've been asked more than any other is,
Who's gonna be his last
who
opponent?
do you want to face in your last match? My answer has always been the same. On my last day, I want to face whoever is willing to step up and seize the same kind of opportunity I was given on my first day. Therefore, starting a week from Monday, on Raw from my hometown in Boston, a 16-man tournament will commence. The field will be chosen at random, filled with competitors from Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and maybe even some faces who don't even work. There will be stars with whom I have a storied history. But even more, a generation of talent that I've never gone one-on-one with in my life. By the time we get to December 13th, in Washington, D.C., for our next Saturday night's main event, my final opponent isn't going to be handpicked. It's going to be hard-earned. To everyone seizing this opportunity, I say good luck. And to the winner, I say for one final time, you want some?
Come get some.
Wow, that is so huge. I'll tell you right now, those locker rooms must be buzzing. They will all want in on that tournament to try and earn the right to make history as John Cena's final opponent in December. Oh my God.
What an opportunity, and ladies and gentlemen, we are here to tell you it's no coincidence that this tournament will actually begin a week from Monday on Raw from John Cena's hometown of Boston, Massachusetts. Now, this tournament will take place, of course, a part of Monday Night Raw, part of Friday Night SmackDown. You heard Cena hint of the NXT stars involved. Again, John Cena. The tournament begins a week from Monday on Raw. And it all culminates in 1 month, December 13th. The nation's capital. The last time is now. John Cena, his final opponent, the winner of the last time is now tournament on Saturday night's main event. And John Cena's last match will be at Saturday night's main event at Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. on Saturday, December 13th. Tickets on sale now via Ticketmaster. Well, from the great John Cena, the 17-time world champion, to the man who will become the new world champion. Will it be Jey Uso? Will it be CM Punk? They meet right now.
World Heavyweight Championship. CM Punk has to have somebody to battle. The winner of this battle royal will be the man. Saturday night's main event.
Well, the main event, CM Punk versus Jey Uso. I have a feeling somebody's going to interfere with that match.
Because it's just me, it's just me, Saturday night, and it's just me gonna be the new World Heavyweight Champion.
4 letters. 1 word. Punk. Main event Jey Uso. How far are you willing to go? Because you're not the only one who needs to be champion again. I need to be champion like I need air in my lungs. And I know how far I'm willing to go. Saturday night's main event. You're an in a situation you can't heat yourself out of.
Smooth you, punk. I've been in 2 quarters before. I know how to swim. You think they gonna feed me to you? Nah, you get fed to me. It's Saturday night. I'll show you who the best in the world is. Those 4 letters. War.
A Seth Rollins injury has caused the World Heavyweight Championship to be vacant. Someone is going to be a new champion live tonight. Welcome to Salt Lake City. Main event, Jey Uso, looking to win the World Heavyweight Championship for a 2nd time in his career. Wade, you're supposed to move your arms when you yeet.
I'm doing my own version. My rhythm looks terrible. My arms are so long and I just can't get the bounce right. And I don't think you should ever say Salt Lake City ever again. It takes something that is organically really cool and makes it that uncool. Michael Cole. Now this is cool. Watch this, Cole. Yeah, yeet.
And now you watch this. There we go, see? There's Post Malone involved in this as well. Listen, Jey Uso will do anything it takes to win this championship. We saw what he did in the Battle Royal a couple of weeks ago, where he eliminated the likes of LA Knight, the likes of Dominic Mysterio, and even his own brother, Jimmy Uso.
Yeah, that's a certain laser focus that it's been a while since I've seen that kind of look in the eye of Jey Uso. In fact, the last time I saw that kind of dead-eyed focus in his eyes, it was right before WrestleMania 42 when Jey Uso fought out of his skin to do the unthinkable and to throw Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. Well, that kind of superhuman effort is what it's going to take tonight. And Jey Uso is once again going to grab that crowd.
You know, I had lunch with Jey Uso today. I talked to him about this moment here tonight. He said he had a bad taste left in his mouth after what happened, the way he lost the championship. He wants to win it back again here tonight and prove that he is indeed main event.
Bring it back.
Taste left in their mouth when they eat with Michael Cole, so that's no surprise, but I do get your point.
Softball.
Are we going to run it back? Go on. Go on, music man. Yes.
Music man.
Someone's going to press play.
I think Frenchie.
CD record or whatever he's playing it off. Drop the needle.
CM Punk. I know I'm over here saying CM Punk with a main event shirt on, Yeeton, but I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. personality. A cult of personality. I'm everything you want to be. Oh, I'm cult of personality. What's the name? Infinity. No? Let's see.
I believe tonight is a must-win for CM Punk. There's no around the thorn in Punk's side for the past couple of years. Punk has admitted in recent weeks that the window of opportunity is closing. He doesn't know they'll ever get a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship ever again. Punk is putting all the pressure on himself, and again, what I believe is a must-win match for the Second City Saints tonight.
Well, I agree with what you just said.
Alright, I found it. Okay.
For me, it's a must-win for Jey Uso. CM Punk's a made man. Guaranteed he's going in the Hall of Fame. Jey Uso's going to go in the Hall of Fame too, but at the moment, he's going in as one half of the greatest tag team in history. Jey Uso is still
Let me see. I'm gonna go home.
He's not a one-hit wonder when it comes to the singles world championship level. He's done it once. This is the first time he's slid down the other side of that mountain. Punk has proven time and again he can reverse that slide, get back to the top. The question is tonight, can Jey Uso?
Let's head up to the ring and Lillian Garcia.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the World Heavyweight Championship!
Okay. The main event.
Introducing
Let's
first,
go.
from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
Everybody eat.
And his opponent, from Chicago, Illinois,
And we got CM Punk.
218 pounds, he is the best in the world, CM Punk!
Shout out to Uncle Bobby. He's in the house.
His gear, paying homage to
What's goody,
Punk's
what's
MMA
goody?
trainer, Duke Lucas of Lucas Sports Gym. Punk dedicating this match to Duke tonight, who recently passed away. CM Punk is very emotional about this tribute as he looks to win the World Heavyweight Championship here tonight.
The match has been pretty good.
You know, this harkens back to the old school Saturday night.
But they've been pretty
back in
fast.
the day way, big time heavyweight battle for all the gold between two of the most popular superstars in WWE today.
I'll tell you right now, it's a real rare thing when you get a true 50-50 split in an audience. It's even more rare when you get a 100-100 split where every fan in the audience loves both guys equally. I think they're going to be happy whoever wins this.
Tense opening moments of this match. Rod Zapata, the referee, and we're underway with a collar and elbow tie-up. What do you expect out of Punk here in the early going?
I think Punk has got to take the sting out of Jey Uso early. I think Punk at this level in singles matches for such a great prize has more experience than Jey. And he's going to play some mind games. And it looks like that has started already.
Friendship goes out the window when it comes to the world title. What about Jey Uso? How does he win the championship tonight?
Jey Uso has got to forget the last 3 or 4 months of his career. At times, he's almost mentally spiraled at that loss of the World Heavyweight Championship. He's got to tap back into the Jey Uso that we saw back in March, April. The with Jey Uso that led all the way to WrestleMania 42 and dethroning Gunther. Remember that guy? He's still in there. Bring him out tonight.
Jey Uso looking to win a second world championship in his career. CM Punk looking for number 7. Punk, late touch on it before, already a Hall of Fame resume. Quickly going for a go to sleep on Jey Uso, was able to counter, scoop up, roll up, and a kick out of Punk.
Some competitors are slow starters. Takes them a little while to get the adrenaline going. I think Punk was counting on Jey Uso, had a little nerves in the early goings here. Harkens back to that experience factor at this level. Trying to catch Jay Cole, but denied. Jey is ready.
Now Punk working on the left arm of Uso. Slow start to this matchup, which we expected.
Neither man historically has been a 100-mile-an-hour kind of guy, especially when it comes to singles matches for Jey Uso. Both quite methodical and to grind their opponent down, and even more caution perhaps.
My Punk, that was just to send a little message there.
Yeah, when the stakes are so high, you just don't want to slip on a banana peel this early in the match and put yourself at a disadvantage.
Working on the arm of Uso. CM Punk won an Intercontinental title in his career, tag titles, 2-time Money in the Bank winner. Earned this opportunity, remember when he beat LA Knight and Jey Uso, pinning Jey in a triple threat match.
Yeah, that's perhaps giving Punk a major mental edge over Jey. Of course, Jey got a second bite of the cherry once Seth Rollins went down in injury, and we needed a second #1 contender. And Jey made no mistake that time, winning a Battle Royal a couple of weeks ago to earn himself this spot.
And you know, Wade, we talked a lot about the baggage, right, of the World Heavyweight title that Jey Uso's carrying around. Let's not forget what Punk has been through emotionally over the past, there's a shoulders down over the past few months. Remember, Punk finally climbed to the top of the mountain at SummerSlam. 5 minutes to celebrate before Rollins, with a ruse of the century, cashing in the Money in the Bank contract and taking the title from Punk.
The new thing that I put in my hair, I'm not gonna wear
But also, there can be a sense of
I'm trying to
desperation
grow
when you've
the
been
inside
so
of my
close to
hair,
glory
which
and
is the
it's
center of
snapped
my head.
away. Maybe you
Because for
start to
some reason,
realize it's just not
it's not growing. It's been the same way for a couple of years now.
going into that kill shot.
Like, all my hair, as you can see, all my hair has been growing. The only thing that has not been growing is my edges, because obviously you can see I have no edges.
Go to sleep, Punk's
And then the center of my head, which is
Well, Punk
here.
has set out his stall very early in this one. Clearly looking to
Like
win
the
this as
center of my
quickly
head,
as
which is
possible.
like right
Win
here.
the GTS. That's what
I
he
don't
sees
have
as
as much
pathway
hair.
to victory.
So whenever I do my hair, especially putting it in braids, I have to braid that part extra tight.
In the early goings here, we haven't quite figured that out yet.
Because if
This
not,
is the
it will come
first
out
time
loose.
that these two men have ever gone one-on-one in a match, and the stakes could not be higher. And then Uso looking to back Punk into the corner. Really a feeling out process here early on.
You can see last week on Raw, CM Punk was clearly trying to get into the head of Jey Uso. I don't think it worked. In fact, it might have had the opposite effect and really solidified Jey Uso's mental state, and that, in return, can affect the mindset of CM Punk. Starts the question, are my powers waning? Do I really have the mental edge against this guy?
4 elbows off the snap there, cover now, and Jay's got a kick at it too.
Punk just testing out that body of Jey Uso. Does not know his opponent too well, as you mentioned. Trying to figure out where are his physical weaknesses. Is there anything hurting right now? Both have been through the ringer this year. Both have been in major battles, and Punk there trying, I think, for a neck breaker. I think over-rotating was Jey Uso.
Now he got it though.
No mistake the second time.
Covered by Punk, forearm to the throat. Uso able to kick out.
So Jey Uso in the early runnings here is just looking a little sluggish, and the aggressor has clearly been CM Punk. He's knocked the wind out of Jey Uso somewhat. Jey Uso needs to dig deeper.
Jey may hear the whispers in his ear of his very vocal cousin, the tribal chief Roman Reigns, who's talked a big game with Jey recently, and now Uso with a Samoa drop, and just like that, main event, Jey Uso's back in this.
Yeah, second CM Punk in there. You can see Jey Uso has taken a ton of offense. And Punk clearly thought he had a major upper hand. Jey Uso is just waiting for his moment to pounce, and this is it.
Jey Uso going for the spear, and Punk able to wrestle him down. And another neck breaker to Uso. To the leg now by Punk and a near fall. Just the pace you expected.
Yeah, it's the pace I did expect from CM Punk. I'm a little surprised from Jey Uso. I expected Jey Uso to come out of the blocks a little bit hotter. I think Jey Uso has clearly been listening to the aforementioned Roman Reigns, who has in his ear and traditionally likes this kind of pacing himself. Don't rush anything, don't make a physical error in the early going. Just ride out the storm and wait for your moment, because it will come.
But again, Wade, you've been in a situation with championships on the line before. Sometimes you're overthinking. You're too worried about making a mistake instead of just doing what's natural to you in the ring, what's brought you to the dance.
Yeah, that's the issue that we talked about a little earlier with coming down the other side of the mountain after losing gold. That's when you really start overthinking. Punk knows that danger only too well. He's done it 5 or 6 times previously. Jey doesn't. Jey hasn't been here before, and he's still figuring it out.
Jey now starting to fight back, and Punk gonna reverse whip Jey across the ring. Jey hands on, Punk misses the drop kick. Jackknife coming out by Jey. Remember, this is for the vacant world title, and Punk gets his shoulder up.
Once again, you just see Jey.
Biggie predicament.
Jey Uso trying his best to put some questions in the mind of CM Punk. Just when you think you have the power, just when you think.
Cover again, and this time, a bridge out. And Punk now has Jey where he wants him. Oh, the GTS connects. The ghost swing, but Jey Uso collapsed and fell out of the ring. That was Punk's opportunity, but Uso, the momentum, he fell out to the floor. Punk hit the GTS, and now what does Punk do?
Well, Punk traditionally, as the count starts climbing here, Punk traditionally would try and do that in the middle of the ring. It was a reactionary GTS in a bad corner of the ring, and fortuitously for Jey Uso, he fell all the way out.
And now I'm seeing Punk throwing water all over Jey, trying to wake him out as he drags him back into the ring. Punk.
Don't wake him up to the offense once again, because Jey Uso currently has no clue where he's at.
And Jey Uso got lucky there. That GTS connected, but it was too close to the ropes. And Jey just fell out of the ring.
Well, Jey Uso simply looks like a carcass at this point, and Punk is now dominating at will.
The GTS before floats into the cover, off the suplex, look at the leg. Jey kicks out.
Yeah, I've tasted one GTS. Don't remember too much about it. In fact, I don't even remember seeing it, but I've watched videos online. Nasty, nasty KO move. And you can see that written all over Jey Uso's body.
Now, there's he out the top rope. That's stung.
No, Jey Uso is feeling pain right now. His body has turned to jelly. And there seems to be no fight, no gas left in the tank at Jey Uso. And it's a bad place to be at this point in a match.
Yeah, I think the GTS knocked him silly. And now Punk trying to deliver a superplex, and Jey with a body shot.
What a weight to Jey Uso. That is one big, big frame. Make no mistake. It's almost a dead weight at this point after that GTS. But now, perhaps, the embers starting to glow a little in the furnace of Jey Uso.
And Punk off the headbutt. Jey now from the top rope. Uso. Punk comes underneath.
Great movement once again from CM Punk. Not great enough.
Jey blocks again, and now Jey Uso unloading the right hand. And Uso starting to feel it now.
Yeet or retreat moment, and the Yeets are taking over in Salt Lake City.
And you feel like Jey Uso starting to settle in here, Ray.
Load out that offense for CM Punk. Now picking up the pace I was anticipating, and Punk now looks softened on.
Jey Uso and Punk go quickly out of the corner, with Jey up on his shoulders again. Looking for another GTS, but Jey counters with a super kick.
A desperation attempt there from
Spear.
Oh, can he stack
Jey Spears, CM Punk.
Jey Uso from the top rope, Uso splash,
the tables turn at this level when you've got two competitors as good as this. Punk trying to desperation. GTS simply could not block. The super kick, the spear, the splash off the top rope. It's what has led Jey Uso to countless goals in his career, but not tonight, not yet at least.
So much for the feeling out process, the slow start. Punk and Uso picking up the pace now. Both men down. Critical moment into this match.
Well, we're dropping bombs here with the World Heavyweight Championship on the line.
Jey Uso survived the GTS earlier. Punk survived the spear and the Uso splash right now.
You just sensed that Jey Uso was starting to look like a beaten man, but was tapping into that raw, that emotion, the heat of this audience. And that's when Jey Uso starts to access those top gears.
Now Punk again can't get up. Jey Uso to the top rope. Punk back to his feet. Beat Jey with a right hand.
Yeah, Punk had to get him in a bad way there, taking a ton of offense. The hand of CM Punk now hurting after those shots to the hard head of Jey Uso.
Well-placed elbows by Punk. Tried to do this a bit earlier on, and Jey was able to fight out. But on this time around, superplex.
Knocking the stuffing out of both men. Of course, Jey Uso taking the worst of it, but you can see the spine of CM Punk took a ton of abuse on that landing. Take another look at this. Crashing down hard. Now Jey eats it first, but Punk gets an almost double whammy. The upper back, then the lower back. The Post Malone in the background. He's loving every second, isn't he?
Aren't we all? Main event, Saturday night's main event for the vacant World Heavyweight Championship. One of these men will head to Raw Monday night as the champ.
You just love these stakes. Always brings the best out of that top tier of performers.
You can feel the pressure mounting with every blow and every move. One mistake could cost you.
Men so driven, but also fighting with fear at the prospect of what they could lose here.
Wade, you've been close on a number of occasions in the championship. It's so hard to finally win the gold.
It's just utterly devastating when you fail at that attempt, and the truth is you never know if you're going to get another one.
Oh, and Punk with a clothesline now. And now CM Punk with a burst of energy. Digging down deep, second win for Punk.
When you're going to block out that exhaustion, every fiber in your body is screaming, leave. Get out of here. Stop fighting. Just give up. But then realize why you're doing it. You're doing it for the gold. You're doing it to be the best in this industry, the best in the world.
Punk's running knee into his bulldog, and CM Punk now could be closing in on a 7th World Championship.
Punk is now tasting it, and it could be night time. Jey Uso.
Hit the go-to-sleep earlier. Jey was knocked silly, but knocked out of the ring, so Punk couldn't capitalize.
Clearly weakened since that moment in the match, and another shot here could be it.
And again, Uso able to slip out from behind, deliver a kick to Punk, and drive Punk now out of the ring into the floor.
Got that burst of adrenaline just when he needed it, did Jey Uso. Did you fear a shot to the jaw by the... Oh, God, here we go.
Suicide dive by Jey brings Punk down. Jey's down as well. What a physical match this has been. Did you expect it to be this physical?
Always has to be. Nobody was going to get a walk in the park to win the vacant World Heavyweight Championship. Not by two opponents of this caliber. Both men, of course, have been World Heavyweight Champion this calendar year. They are both in peak form. Who can drag themselves over that finish line.
And let's not forget, Jey Uso won his one and only World Heavyweight Championship on the biggest stage in professional wrestling, WrestleMania. Doesn't get any bigger than that, and Jey was able to pull it off.
I'll tell you right now, CM Punk will not count his victory in the World Heavyweight Championship as one for the record books, given it lasted about 5 minutes. Punk's brain simply didn't exist, just a stat in the record books. Now is the night to change that.
You notice how Punk was able to roll back into the ring momentarily to break the count. Now we're at a count of 5. Punk trying to make it back to his feet. Jey Uso now measuring CM Punk.
He's about to move out the way. Oh, he speared him through the barricade.
We mentioned his cousin Roman Reigns earlier. Jey Uso pulling one out of the book of the tribal chief with a spear through the barricade. The official, Rod Zapata, checking on both men. I got to give the official credit. He's letting a lot go here in this matchup tonight because there's no champion. There's no champion's advantage. This is for the vacant world title.
If you're going to steal from anyone's playbook, make sure it's Roman Reigns, the best of the past 10 years in this industry.
Now Jey up top again. Punk's in trouble. Uso's blocked. Punk got the knees up. Punk got the knees up.
That's how Punk beat Jey Uso a couple of weeks ago.
Just like this with the
GTS, go to sleep. Come on. Let's go. Damn. I thought it was over. I thought Punk was going to take it.
Again, Punk had Jey where he wanted him. First, Jey delivered the spear through the barricade. But Punk was able to recover as he got the knees up for the Usos.
I like that. Appreciate it.
The way that Punk earned this opportunity by beating Jey in a triple threat with the same move on Monday Night Raw.
Post Malone is freaking out. He loves wrestling now. He goes to almost all the events now. And he be in front row right behind the announcers, so you can know that he's there. Oh, Jey hit a GTS to Punk. Oh, Punk hit a spear. They both kicked out.
All of the oxygen just got sucked out of this arena. It's what you have to do at this level. Keep your opponent guessing. Pull a move out of his playbook. The GTS from Jey Uso. The spear from Punk.
I have no hair in a certain spot, so this line is difficult to make. I have hair, which is really, really short.
Can see a Punk pick his frame up at the amount of abuse Jey Uso has thrown his way.
Man, this has been a war. Been a hell of a war. Punk with Uso up on his shoulders. Looking for the go to slam. Connects on the jaw. Jey Uso just collapses right back out of the shoulders of Punk. And Punk may be able to do it again.
Is he going to do it again? Is he going to do it again? He can't. He fell back.
Jey Uso, look at the sleeper.
Oh, the sleeper? Nah. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it?
Squeeze Jey Uso if you want to claim the gold again.
He did it against Gunther. Can he do it against Punk tonight? Punk now rolls over onto his belly into a cover.
Oh. They're gonna do it on the kind of vice grip. Oh, got him. Let's see.
Uso's in trouble. Get Punk and Uso to tap.
Oh God, squeezing the life out of Jey Uso, and Jey is fading.
Jey trying to make
No, he's trying to make his way back to that rope. Damn. He got to the rope.
Punk's not breaking until he has to. And Jey Uso now looks like a beaten man.
And again now Jey Uso.
The crucifix.
Punk kicks it to the half.
Both men hanging on by a thread.
Oh, super kick.
For some reason, Uso took advantage. A couple of super kicks.
Oh, super kick.
Back and forth in the space of about 2 minutes.
Oh, knee to the face. Another GTS. Come on, you got this, Punk. Don't let your back get away. Oh, GTS. Come on, come on. Oh, my bad. I forgot I was supposed to be clapping. My phone over here just rang. CM Punk, yes. Game over. You're right.
Both of these men giving everything
Really?
they had, digging down deep, fighting back for the battle of the night, and CM Punk able to pull it off.
You hear my phone? I whistled at
Jey
it.
Uso has absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. He made his family proud tonight. But you're looking at CM Punk in a
Then,
emotional
what is
victory,
it? Is it?
dedicating this to his longtime MMA
It was
trainer,
I clapped
Hugh
earlier.
Lewis, who passed away recently. And now CM Punk is a 7-time world champion.
Oh, there it goes. I collapsed.
Arduous journey filled with bitter disappointments and major pitfalls.
I found my phone.
Finally,
Next to me.
CM Punk is
I am so happy that freaking CM Punk won.
National Wrestling
Congratulations. Because
Jey
if Jey Uso would have won, I think social media would have gave it all a thumbs down.
CM Punk. And just when Jey Uso goes for that spear, it was one
Right.
from CM Punk, and they're not
Oh, I didn't even finish making my line. Damn it. I got too excited to show you how my phone works with the fine. Yeah, CM Punk. I know, right? Don't laugh at me.
As this audience loses their collective.
See, now it's starting to mess up.
Wade, you used the best word of the night to describe
Well,
CM
there you
Punk.
have it, guys. CM Punk is the new champion. Jade Cargill is the new champion for the women. Dominic Mysterio still has his belt. Cody Rhodes still has his belt.
Won the world.
That Cody Rhodes match was way longer than the other matches. That's why I think the other matches were shorter. All in all, it was good.
Heavyweight championship.
I give it a solid A-.
For CM
Well,
Punk,
I'm
it
about
is
to
about
sign off.
vindication. There's no set
FaceTime me. I'm about to sign off.
CM Punk
Take care,
is on
guys.
top of the world. The
Like, share, and subscribe.
is on top